Welcome friends to my another class. This is micro chapter 3, third unit, theory of supply. Important unit of this chapter, theory of supply. So earlier also we had learned demand, now supply. Supply is just reverse of demand. All the points are same, just reverse. Now supply. Supply means what? Supply means how much a producer want to sell a particular point of time at a particular price. This is supply. How much he is willing to sell, this is supply. In the demand it was how much a consumer willing to buy, this was demand. Now supply means how much a producer willing to sell. Okay, now what is the difference between supply and stock? Stock means generally supply is a part of stock. Why part of stock? Stock means how much the commodity available in his godown or in his warehouse, this is stock. How much he have with him, this is stock. Now out of the stock, how much he willing to sell in the market, this is the supply. So supply is nothing but the part of a stock. Same as demand, supply also two type. One is individual, another is market. First one is individual supply. Second one is market supply. SY means supply in short, S superscript Y. So individual supply means supply of an individual seller or producer. This is individual supply. How much a producer willing to sell, this is individual supply. Market supply means supply of all the producer in the market, this is market supply. Suppose a particular good is there, now how much all the producer willing to sell of that good in the market, this is market supply. So market supply is nothing but the sum of individual supply. The sum of individual supply is the market supply. So this is our individual and this is our market. Now supply function. Supply function means supply is affected by lot of items. The main factor is price. Along with the price, lot of factors are there which affects the supply of a good. Now the relation between the supply of a good with its various factors is called supply function. Symbolically we can write Sx means supply of particular good X. X is the particular good, its supply. Function of various factors. Suppose price of the good, price of its related good, expectation of price change, price of the factors of production, technology, government policy, goal of the producer, number of producer, etc. Lot of factors are there. Okay, these are the symbols of the factors. You may find different symbol in different books, but matter is same. So this is supply function. Relation between supply of a good with its various factors. These all are the factors of the supply. So relation between supply of a good with its various factors is called supply function. Now first factor is Px, means price of good X. This is Px. Generally supply of a good is directly related or positively related with the change in its price. When the price increases, supply also increases, and so supply curve is upward sloping. Demand curve is downward sloping, supply curve is upward sloping. This is price, this is quantity. So when there is more price, producer will supply more. Okay, so there is direct relation between price of a good and its supply. Now why like that? Because when price increases, producer get more profit, so it induces him to produce more, that is supply more. So with the rise in the price, producer's profit increases and so he increases the supply of a good. So supply curve is positively or upward sloping. Second factor is price of related good. Related good means complementary and substitute good. In demand also you would learn same thing. So price of related goods, in related good there are two types. One is substitute good, another is complementary good. Okay, substitute good means where we can use instead of one another. Complementary good means those goods where we can use simultaneously. Okay. Now in case of substitute good, suppose substitute good means rice and wheat. These are substitute good. Okay. Now in case of production, if the price of rice increases, then producer will produce more of rice and he will reduce the production of wheat. Production of wheat he will reduce, because if he produce rice, he can earn more profit because price it increases. He will earn less profit in wheat. So what he will do? He will reduce the production of wheat. So when the price of rice increases, its substitute good, this is wheat, its supply will reduce. So price of one good affects the supply of another good. With the rise in the price of a good, its supply reduces. So this is the effect of price of the related good. Third point is expectation of price change. Same thing what was in demand also. Expectation of price change in near future. Okay, producer can expect when the price will rise or fall. So based on that, he also increase or decrease the supply. If there is expectation that price will rise in near future, then what he will do? He will increase the stock, because when price increase, that time he will sell. So if there is expectation of price rise, then the present supply will fall, because with the expectation of more profit, he will increase the stock and reduce the supply. But if there is expectation that the price will fall in near future, that time he will never increase the stock, he will reduce the stock, and that time he will increase the supply of a good, because later he will get less profit. Presently he is getting more profit. Fourth one is price of factor production, factor price. Factor price means input. What are the factors used in the production? This is factor price. Now if the price of factors of production increases, if factor price increases, then he will get less profit, because production cost will increase. So production cost increase means it doesn't mean price also will increase. So if the price of factors of production increases, his profit margin will fall. If profit reduces, it induces him to reduce the production. So production will fall. If production fall, then supply also will fall. So with the rise in the factor price, producer supply will fall. Reverse thing, if the price of factors of production reduces, it will make him more profit and his supply will increase. Fifth one is technology. How technology affects the supply? If low cost technology is used, then what happens? By spending less money, he can produce more. That time his supply will increase. By using advanced technology. In advanced technology, what happens? Low cost technology, where less raw material, less inputs are required, but production increases. But if technology is primitive, that time what happens? It will be more costly, and that time he will get less profit and it will induce him to reduce the production. So in case of advanced technology, supply will rise. In case of primitive technology, supply will fall. Fifth one is government policy. Government also related with the production process, that is producer. How related? Because the producer have to pay tax to the government, and from the government they receive subsidy also. Generally those who are the poor producer, mainly farmer, they receive subsidy from the producer, from the government. So producer is to pay tax to the government and they also may get subsidy. Now if government imposes more tax, then what happen? Producer profit margin will fall, because they have to pay more tax. So it will induce them to reduce production. So if there is more tax, supply will fall. On the other hand, if government provides subsidy, generally subsidy is provided to the poor farmer to encourage them to produce more. So if they get more subsidy, means what? Their production cost will reduce, because they are getting subsidy from the government. That time their supply will increase. So by giving subsidy, supply increases. By charging more taxes, supply reduces. And for that reason, government never charge any tax from the farmer, because to encourage them, if government charge taxes, that time they will reduce production. So to encourage them, government never charge tax from the farmer. Not only that, government provides subsidy also. Sixth one is goal of the producer. Goal means target. Target in the sense, goal of the producer. Target in the sense, goal generally two types. One is profit maximization goal. Another is sales or output or welfare maximization goal. Two types of goal of the producer. Profit maximization goal means maximum profit, minimum sale. That time what happen? If the goal is profit maximization, that time supply will fall, because producer's target is minimum sale, maximum profit. But in case of sales maximization goal, if the target is to maximum sale and minimum profit, that time producer's supply will increase. So goal also affect the supply. If there is profit maximization goal, supply will fall. If there is sales maximization goal, supply will rise. Last one is N, number of producer. Okay, if number of producer increases in the market, then supply will increase, because supply depends on the number of the producer. If there is more producer, then there is more production, means more supply. If there is less producer, less production means less supply. So these all are the factors of supply. If anyone changes, supply of the good also will change. Now, law of supply. Same as law of demand, law of supply. Law of supply indicate what? When the other factors are fixed, then if price of the good rises, then supply also will rise. If price of the good decreases, then supply also will fall. This is called law of supply. When other factors are fixed. Other factors are fixed. This is law of supply. Other factors means except price, all the other factors are fixed. That time, if the price increases, supplies also will rise. If price decreases, supply also will fall. This is law of supply. Okay. Now, according to law of supply, supply curve is upward sloping, because there is positive relation between price of a good and its supply. See, if price increases, supply also will increase. If price decreases, supply also will decrease. Okay. Now, exception of the law of supply. In every law, there must be some exception. Okay. What are the exception? First exception is agricultural product. Okay. In agricultural product, the law of supply does not hold always, because agricultural product totally depends on monsoon, not with the price of the market. Okay. Now, during off season, production may be very less, their price may be more, but production is not possible, because due to off season, production of all the vegetable, it is not possible. So if price may be high, but supply may be fall, because production is not possible due to off season. So in agricultural product, supply, law of supply does not hold, because here price cannot affect the supply. Supply is affected by the monsoon or weather. Second one is perishable good. Perishable good means those good which we cannot store for a long period. Suppose milk, vegetable, fish, various food item, fruits, these are perishable goods. It will be rotten after a certain period of time. So producer cannot hold his product when the price will increase. So whatever is the price in the market, he must have to sell. Price may be high, may be low, but he has to sell. So with the fall in the price also, supply may be increased, or with the rise in the price also, supply may be decreased. It is not possible that with the rise in the price, supply is increase, because he cannot store such good for a long period. Third exception is auction. Okay, auction means in auction what happen? Generally, there is very few good, rare goods. One or two items are there. Auction is called. So during auction what happen? Price continuously increase, but supply of the good is fixed. Suppose one house we have to sell in auction. That time what happens? Supply is fixed. no change in the supply, but the consumer asked one by one. That time what happened? Price continuously increasing, but supply is fixed. So here also law of supply does not hold. So these are the exception of law of supply. Question generally asks like that, what is law of supply? Write one or two exception of it. Okay. Now two important topic related with the theory of supply. These are change in quantity supplied and another one is change in supply. Change in quantity supplied, change in supply. Change in quantity supply means when the supply of a good changes, due to change in the price. This is change in quantity supplied. Okay, if the supply of a good changes due to change in the price only and the other factors are fixed here. Other factors are fixed. Other factor fixed means other factors come under the law of supply. In the supply function we learned earlier, price of the related good, price of factors of production technology, these all are fixed. Only what is changing? Only price of the good is changing and supply is changing. That time there is change in supply. Means only supply changes due to the change in the price. That time what happened? That time supply curve remains same. This is our original supply curve. This is our initial price and initial quantity. Okay. Now if price of the good increases, price quantity. If price increases, P2, P1, then what happened? Supply also, quantity supplied also increases, Q to Q1. This is expansion of supply. Here due to rise in the due to rise in the price, supply increases. This one is called expansion or extension. Expansion of supply. Now if price decreases, then supply also decreases. Here price decreases from P to P2 and quantity Q to Q2. That time what happened? Quantity supplied reduces. This one is called contraction of supply. Expansion and contraction. So when there is change in quantity supplied, there are two types. One is expansion of supply, one is contraction of supply. Expansion of supply happen when price increases, or when price decreases, supply decreases, then it is contraction. And here what happen? Important thing, all the other factors are fixed. All the other factor except price are fixed. Very important concept. Only price is changing, rest all the factors are fixed. This is change in supply. That time what happened? That time producer move upward or downward along the supply curve. Supply curve remain fixed. Now here he is moving upward along the supply curve from this point to this point, and in contraction he moves downward along the supply curve, this point to this point. This is change in supply. Now change in quantity supplied. Here we find what? Here we find price is changing, supply is changing, all are fixed. Now here price is fixed. Price fixed, but the other factors are changing. That time there happen change in the supply. When due to change in factors other than price, supply changes, then it is change in supply. That time what happened? That time supply curve shifts from one place to another. Here supply curve is fixed. Producer is shifting from one place to another. Here what happened? Due to the change in the other factors, this is the initial supply curve. Initial price, initial quantity. Price, quantity. Now if expectation of price rise or price fall, or if number of producer increases, suppose Number of producer increases, then what happen? Supply will increase without changing the price. Price remains same, supply will increase. That time what happen? Supply curve will shift parallelly towards right side. The gap must be parallel. This is our new supply curve. Now with the same price, what happen in the market? In the market, supply increases. Q2, Q dash. With the same price, supply increases. This one is called increase in supply. Okay. Now if number of producer decreases, that time what happen? That time supply will fall with the same price. Then supply curve will shift backward. Here it is shifting forward, here it is shifting backward. Then what happens? See, quantity of supply reducing. Q double dash. Here earlier supply was this much, now supply decreases to this one. This one is called decrease in supply. So in change in supply, we get two things. One is increase in supply, another is decrease in supply. Increasing supply means due to change in the factors, except price. Decreasing of supply also due to change in the factors, except price. Okay, change in the factors means except price, all the factors are changing. That time supply curve shifts. In increase, supply curve shift rightward. In decrease, supply curve shifts backward. So in change in supply, supply curve remains same, but in change in in change in quantity supplied, supply curve remains same, but change in supply, there is movement along, there is shifting of supply curve. Okay, here supply curve either shift rightward or shift leftward. Here the main reason is change in the price, other factor fixed. Here the reason is other factors. Suppose number of producer. If number of producer increases, then there is increase in the supply. If number of producer decreases, decrease in supply. If there is expectation of price rise in near future, that time supply will fall. If there is expectation of price fall in near future, then supply will increase. Like that, all the other factors except price, if anyone changes, that time there occur change in supply. So this is the difference between change in supply, change in quantity supplied. From that one, question is asked generally on this difference. Difference between contraction of supply, decrease in supply. Difference between expansion of supply, increase in supply, or factors affecting the increase in the supply, factors affecting the decrease in the supply, or factors affecting the change in the supply. So from this topic, very important one, you must get one or two questions from this topic. So this is change in supply, change in quantity supply. The next topic of this chapter is price elasticity of supply. In short, it can be written as E superscript D, S. Elasticity of supply. Price elasticity, same thing you got in demand also. Price elasticity means price reaction. Price reaction of the producer. Price reaction of the producer means with the change in the price, how the producer is reacting with the change in the price. Generally what happens? With the rise in the price, supply rises. With the fall in the price, supply falls. This is law of supply. But in elasticity, we can exactly calculate with the rise in the price, how much the supply will rise, and with the fall in the price, how much the supply will fall. Okay, this is price elasticity of supply, means price reaction. So we can write like that way. Price elasticity of supply means percentage or proportionate, I am writing in short, proportionate change in quantity supply divided by percentage or proportionate change in price. This is price elasticity of supply. The ratio between percentage or proportionate change in the price and the percentage or proportionate change in its price. This is price elasticity of supply. Okay. Means price reaction of the producer. With the change in the price, how much he is reacting, This is price elasticity of supply. Now in percentage method, if you go through, means percentage change in quantity divided by percentage change in price. In short, if we write like that, delta Q by Q into 100%, that is percentage change in quantity, and percentage change in price means delta P by P into 100%. This is the formula of percentage method. Here P means initial price of the good, delta P means change in the price, how much price increase or decrease. Okay, Q means initial quantity, starting quantity at the basic price, and delta Q means change in quantity. Okay, so this is our percentage method. We can calculate price elasticity supply by proportionate method also. In proportionate method, what happen? Proportionate change in quantity divided by proportionate change in price. It is what? Delta Q by Q, delta P by P. If we simplify delta Q by Q, it will become reciprocal, P will come up, delta P. Simplify it, delta Q by delta P, we are keeping delta in the one side, and P by Q. This is the main formula of price elasticity of supply. Proportion method, delta Q by delta P into P by Q. This is the proportion method, this is the percentage method. In percentage, we have to separately find the percentage change in the quantity, percentage change in the price, and make the ratio of it. We will get price elasticity of supply. So this is our price elasticity of supply. Now the range of price elasticity of supply. Range means from where it starts. The minimum point of minimum below price elasticity supply is 0 and maximum is infinite. This is the range. The price elasticity supply lies between 0 to infinite, minimum below 0, maximum below infinite. Okay, in between there are 5 degrees of elasticity of supply. Five degree. First one is elasticity supply is 0. Elasticity supply 0 means when there is no reaction with the change in the price. This is called perfectly inelastic supply. Perfectly inelastic means when there is no reaction of the producer with the change in the price. This is perfectly inelastic supply. And that time what happened? That time supply curve become vertical to the y-axis. This is the supply curve. Here slope become 90 degree with the x-axis. This is the x-axis, this is the y-axis. Here with the change in the price, see, there is no change in the supply. Price increasing or decreasing, supply remain fixed. This is perfectly inelastic supply. Supply curve slope become 90 degree. Second one is elasticity supply less than 1. Less than 1 means elastic supply, sorry, inelastic supply. Inelastic supply means there is little bit of reaction, not so much. Here supply curve is little bit of tilt like that, and slope is lies between 45 degree to 90 degrees is the slope of the supply curve. Okay, here price reaction is very less. This is the earlier price, this is the new price. Price increases but supply increases in very less quantity. This is the change in the supply, this is the change in the price. So large increase in the price, less increase in the supply. That time it is inelastic supply. For example, agricultural product. In this case, there is less price reaction. Okay, and in elastic supply we can give example of auction, goods in auction, rare good. That time price may increase or decrease, supply remain fixed, means no change in the quantity. Here change in the quantity less than change in the price. inelastic supply. Third one is elastic supply is equal to 1, means unit elasticity of supply, means price reaction is same as the change in the supply. That time supply curve becomes 45-degree line, slope is 45 degree. That time what happen, whatever is the change in the supply, it is same change in the price, both the change is equal. With the change in the price, supply also changes in the same quantity. See, whatever is the change in the supply, both the gap is same, and supply curve will be 45-degree line. Third one is elastic supply. Elastic supply is more than 1, it is equal to 1, this is more than 1. That time supply curve will become more flatter compared to this one, and slope will be 0 degree to 45 degree slope. Okay, that time price reaction is more. With the slight change in the price, there is more reaction of the producer. This thing happen in case of durable good. In durable good, what happen? Producer can store their product. When there is less price, they can store the product in their godown. That time price reaction is so high. With the slight change in the price, they change their supply. Durable good. That time supply curve will become more flatter. Here change in the price is less than change in the quantity. Price reaction is more. Finally, we have elastic supply is equal to infinite. Perfectly elastic supply. This is an imaginary concept. Generally in real life, such goods are not available which is perfectly elastic. That time the supply curve becomes horizontal to the x-axis. This is the supply curve, slope is 0 degree here. Now see, with the same price, supply is changing, increasing or decreasing. This thing never happen in the real world. With the change in same price, supply changes, this thing quite impossible. That time it is perfectly elastic, and supply curve slope becomes 0 degree with the x-axis 0 degree, and it become parallel to x-axis. Now starting from the very beginning, from 90 degree it becomes 0 degree. So supply curve what happen? It become continuously flatter, and finally it become parallel to x-axis. So these are the 5 degrees of elasticity of supply. Elasticity is 0, less than 1, 1, more than 1, infinite. Okay, so in a single figure we can draw it like that. All the 5 elasticity supply we can draw in the same figure. Quantity, price. This is our first one. Elastic supply is equal to 0. This is the second one. Elastic supply less than 1. This is 45 degree line equal to 1. This is the fourth one. Elastic supply more than 1. This is the fifth one. Elastic supply is equal to infinite. So this is the 5 degree of elasticity. Perfectly inelastic, inelastic, unit elastic, elastic, then perfectly elastic. So this is price elasticity supply. Now the factors affecting the elasticity of supply. Which factors affects the elasticity of supply of a good? First factor is time period. Factors of price elasticity of supply. Lot of factors which affect the supply elasticity of supply. First one is time period. Okay, time period means longer the time period, more is the price elasticity of supply. Okay, longer the time period means when the producer get more time in his hand, then with the change in the price he can easily react with the production. He can easily change the production. That time price reaction is more. But if he get less time during the production process, that time he cannot more react with the change in the price. That time elasticity is less. So longer the time period, more is the price elasticity of supply. Number 2, nature of the good. Nature of the good, various types of goods are there. Durable good is there, perishable good is there. In case of durable good, price reaction is high. Producer can store the good. So when price fall, he can store the good. But in case of perishable, producer cannot react. So in case of perishable good, price reaction is less, means supply is, elastic supply is also less. But in case of durable, it is high. Technology. Okay. When complicated techniques are used in the production, price reaction is less, because in complicated technique, producer cannot easily change the production because it is a long process. But in case of simple technique, suppose production of rice, simple technique, that time producer can easily change the production. Suppose rice and wheat. In the same field, producer can produce rice and wheat. Only he has to change the seed. That time if he find price of the rice decreases, he will stop production of the rice next time, he will start producing more wheat. Means what? Price reaction is high. But in case of production of car, if the price of car reduces, producer cannot easily change the production of car because it is a complicated technique. He cannot shift the production overnight. That time price reaction is less. So in simple technique, price elasticity is high. In complex technique, elastic supply is low. Number 4, availability of factor. Okay, factor means the factors of production. If factors of production is available, price reaction is high because he can easily change the production because factors are available. But in case of less availability of the factor, price reaction is low because he cannot get the factors available all times. That time price reaction is low. So these are the various factors of price elasticity of supply. So that's all about the price elasticity of supply and the unit theory of supply.